Hi, this is Miss Andrea. I'm here at the Fort Bend Discovery Center, and I am going to be doing something with you today for Protect Our Planet Wonder Week, and that is sponsored by Medallion Foundation. So what I want to talk to you guys about is about creating habitat in your backyard. This is me, you have to go plant all these things and you have to create streams and ponds, and no. You can do really simple stuff that will really help the animals. Because right now, after this freeze and after the wildfires, there's a lot of animals that don't have enough to eat. Their water sources and their food sources have disappeared. And so it would be really good if we can provide them some relief. And I'm going to show you a couple of easy ways to do it. Now, what I did for birds in my backyard, and actually I ended up feeding the butterflies, the birds, the bees, the squirrels, everything came to my yard. It was like Disneyland out there. So what I did was I planted some wildflowers, ones that I know will provide food for butterflies, for bees. These are zinnias, and I put them in a pot. Just put the seeds in there, followed the directions on the back, and then I got flowers all summer long. And they're really beautiful. You can cut them down. In order for more flowers to grow, you have to deadhead, which means you go and you cut the flower once it's bloomed, and you remove it so that a new one can come up. And then you can take those flowers and put them in a vase in your house. So it's very pretty. Sunflowers, like the ones behind me, are one of the best things you can do for birds. When the sunflowers dry up, the seeds in the middle, the birds will come and eat them. So if you're providing food, be nice to do like a wildflower blend, and just, you can even make little seed balls out of clay, compost, and make very small seed balls and then throw them on the ground. Don't bury them, and eventually they will take. And so you can provide over the summer, when it's the worst time for animals, food and water. You see this? This is just the bottom of a terracotta pot. I took one of these and I put it on a pedestal in my yard, and I filled it with water. Now, birds can drown, so you don't want to do more than 2 to 3 centimeters of water in your bird bath, but something like this is a nice size, it's easy to clean, and it's really important if you provide a water source for animals that you don't just set the water out and let it be, because what'll happen is birds have feathers that fall in there, they're putting their little feet in there, they're washing, sometimes they defecate, algae will start to grow, and bacteria. So especially in the summer, it's good if you can rinse it out every day. I have a little plastic scrub brush and I just scrub it, and then I just rinse it, and boom, I'm done. Don't put any chemicals in it, because those chemicals will affect the birds. And so if you put a good water source out, I guarantee you the birds will come. And you get so many birds like you've never seen before. Not only do you get birds, you get the little bees and sometimes butterfly. Other animals will come to your water source also. Now, it may not happen right away. It may take a little bit. So the birds don't know that it's there, and they're passing overhead, they see the reflection, and then they'll come check it out. And once they see that it's a reliable water source, they will continue to come. So it took about a half a year for me to really get good visitors. And then this year, I just had so many visitors to my bird bath. They just loved it. It's really important because right now there's not that many water sources. You see the birds, they drink out of the gutter, and it's dirty water, and they don't have a lot of places to go in the city. So you provide something like this in your yard, you are really helping the environment. Because without birds eat the insects, they eat the mosquitoes, they transport seeds, so the seeds are able to get dispersed and grow in other places. They play a really important part in our ecosystem. So think about creating a little habitat in your yard. If you do put a bird bath, you want to make sure not to put it anywhere near the bushes, because if you have it really low and there's bushes around, a cat could get the birds. And nobody wants to see that. So make sure that you put it in a place where the cats cannot surprise the birds. I hope you do a little something for the animals this year, so I think they really need it. This is Miss Andrea, and I'm signing out.